a folding bicycle with a folding wheel, and he invented this, which is a folding wheel.
Oh.
But actually it's not for a bicycle, it's for a wheelchair. Cardboard bicycle helmet.
Oh.
And actually found that cardboard is much better at taking impact than polystyrene. This is the production version, so cardboard helmet. Maybe 15 years ago, the first kind of like barefoot shoe, so super thin soles. So there's quite a lot of these now. Nike and Adidas make them, but this was the original. The prototype had a zip around here, so when it wore off, you could take that one and put a new one on. This is like a fabric, so it's very soft. That's the same stuff.
Oh.
Concrete canvas, it's called. This is a beer cooler. This is a student project. Ink that conducts electricity, so you can paint it and draw it on pieces of paper and turn it into electric circuits. You just put the pedal in there, and the whole bike hangs off the pedal. For people with shaky hands, so it's like a hand steady. Oh yes, yeah. So James Dyson, I'm sure he's a big supporter of the program. James was a student in the RCA, but when he was a student, IDE didn't exist. But I'm sure if it did, he would have loved to have done it. Through and sit down.
I can show you. I can show you what we had today. Basically, we're experimenting with different materials to see how much emotion can we embed in the material and in the way it behaves. So last week we were doing sort of exploratory experiments with people. We were giving them putty and music and see what they make. And if you actually look, you can see that this is Beethoven, different people. And this is Black Sabbath. People are really connecting certain types of music really across the board, different cultures, everything with really, really similar movements. So we want to see if we can then reverse this process and make this instead of an input into an output, basically.
So I'm from India, but I grew up in Kuwait.
I'm from Portugal. Spain. From Poland.
20 or 30 years ago, we were training people to join an industry. Now we're training people to create new industry. Designers need to understand science. Scientists need to understand design. Equally important.